Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing this Sunday evening? Y'all, I'm about to go to bed. I gotta go to bed early. I gotta go to bed at 9 o'clock. Okay. Oh, God. Because I gotta work Monday and Tuesday. I gotta work from 8:30 to 6 o'clock. I'm not a morning person, so give me strength, Lord. Give me strength. But, we are here because the finale, okay, of BMF happened today. I'm really mad at Stars and BMF for the people at BMF for only creating 8 episodes. Who told y'all that it was okay to make 8 episodes? Usually it's 10 episodes, 11, but y'all gave us 8. 8 episodes. Who agreed to do 8 episodes? But I'll take it. I'll take it. But next season we better get 10 episodes. 10 at the max, okay? The nerve. The nerve. So y'all, this is episode 8 of season 1 of BMF. Okay, the King of Detroit. It was a cute episode. It was a cute episode. Cute finale. Okay. So we see Kato. I'm over Kato. I don't We all know how we all agree that Kato can go. We all can agree that Kato can leave, okay? So we see Kato rolling up to this like abandoned, little neighborhood and everything like that, okay? This abandoned building, okay? And here come Lamar limping. He's still bleeding and everything like that, okay, after what happened, all right? And so y'all remember the last episode, Lamar told Kato that she needs to kill Meech. If she don't kill Meech, then Lamar gonna kill her. Okay, and so she says, "Okay, look here, I'm gonna do it, but here's the thing: Meech gonna be here, here, here. All right, so what you need to do is that you need to be here because he gonna be light on security." And Lamar was like, "Look here, Meech light on security. That ain't gonna happen. All right, you better not be messing with me. Okay, Kato." So he leaves. He gets in the car. We see him drive off. Kato looking. B Mickey in the car. B Mickey follows Lamar. Okay. Meanwhile, as he's following Lamar, police pulls up behind him. I thought it was somebody, that Lamar was cool that was gonna kill B Mickey, but it was the police. All right. Police, they turn on their sirens, they pull him over. He gets arrested. Okay. Then we see Terry. I forgot who his white boy friend was. I forgot who he was, what his name was. But they getting out the car and they stop in the middle of the hallway. Somebody breakdancing. I said, did this really happen in the 80s? Y'all was breakdancing in the hallways in the 80s? Okay, hey, stuff happened in the 80s. Who knows, okay? But they watching as this dude is breakdancing and everything like that. Then we see Terry's favorite teacher. He walking with two police officers. It says Drano on their shirt. And so they looking for Terry. They said, Terry Flannery, we need you to come with us. That has to be so embarrassing. You are in school and you getting arrested in school. That has to be so embarrassing. I felt so embarrassed for Terry. He's like, man, I ain't doing anything. I ain't doing anything, man. Everybody like, oh, you know how kids are. Kids are so rude. So Terry gets picked up. Then we see Meech. Meech is with what's her name? What's her name? Soraya. What's her character? Lori. Is her name character name Lori? I feel like her name Lori, so we gonna call her Lori. Okay. They talking and everything like that, kissed up, hugged up, and everything like that. Then we see the police. Hear the sirens, all right? Police pulls up. They arrest Meech in front of her mama house, okay? So they arrested Meech. Here comes Detective Charles, all right? Detective Charles, he walk up and Meech was like, "What's going on, Bryant?" He was like, "Consequences." And I said, "Ooh, he turned his back on you, young blood." All right. And so Meech get arrested. Everybody, 50 Street, 50, why am I saying 50 Street? 50 Boy Crew, they are arrested. Okay. They are in jail. Okay. And so while everybody in jail, all of them are in jail. They in this one cell. They all in jail. All right. They wondering where Kato is. Okay, where is Kato? Every time stuff goes down, Kato ain't there and stuff pop off. Where is this girl at? Okay, I think Terry said something. Oh, Meech was like, I bet she ran. B. Mickey was like, man, she ain't run. Terry was like, man, shut up. Yo, you just getting your. Shut up, bro. Like, she ran. Okay, all this stuff. They arguing, okay? Meanwhile, they see Kato. Kato walks by. So she didn't run. She got picked up. And so Terry was like, bro, what are we going to do? We, left our product at the rec center so somebody might take it. All right. Meech was like, hey, I still ain't get my phone call yet. So we see the rec center and we see somebody picking up their product. I thought it was Tiny for a minute that was picking up his product. All right. But it was somebody from the 50 Boy crew. So he didn't get picked up. He was picking up the product for them. And so we see Meech. Meech is in the holding cell, and what's her name? Girl, I got my computer right here. What's her name? Let me just put this on mute. What's her name? Because I forgot this girl. I forgot this woman's name. Girl, ain't say her name. But the detective who is over the Drano operation, she said that she told him about how one of her officers, Officer Lopez, is dead because he got caught. Well, he got messed up by running after both Meech and Kato. Kato was the one that killed Detective Lopez with that pipe in the back of the head, caused him to die. Meech was like, I ain't got nothing to do with it, alright? That ain't my problem. Alright, my name Bennett and I ain't in it. Alright, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, sorry, okay? And so she then tries to try to put Nicole in the mix. Your sister was right in here in this interrogation room. She lied for you. Alright, that's bad. A lot of cops. So look here. I'm gonna bring your mama, I'm gonna bring your sister in here, and I'm just mess everybody up, and I'm gonna put it on you, and you gonna feel guilt. Everybody gonna get messed up, okay? And so, trying to blackmail me, but girl, you can't blackmail that mug. You can't blackmail him. So then we see Mama Lucille and Daddy Charles. Okay, and so we get word from the lawyer saying how she found a lead of the nurse that was in the surgery room when Terry was getting his eye fixed. She said that the nurse smelled alcohol on the surgeon's breath. So the lawyer girl, I think her name is Karina, took it to the hospital and she said, look here, do you want me to blurt this out into the public or what's going to happen? They slid her some money and they got a check for $100,000 of settlement. Look here, they ain't never seen that much money in their life. Okay. But here's the thing though. Terry needs to go ahead and sign the settlement money. And so actually, nope, I'm looking at it right now. It was it was correct. It was originally $230,000, but taking out fees and everything like that, it came out to $100,000. So that is the settlement from the whole situation. And later on in the episode, Daddy Charles is gonna piss me off. So we back at the police station, and the 50 Boy crews, they are let out. They're let out because they did not have any drugs on them, and so they were basically let out. Look here, Negroes. We can't, black people, we just can't take nothing seriously. We'll make a joke out of everything. These dudes walking out there, they laughing and stuff. They all making noise. We not going to jail. We not going to jail. We not going to jail. They all hyping up. We ain't going to jail. They look at the police officers. Everybody else, they just start laughing. I said, Negroes. I said, niggas. I can't stand them. And the police officers, they just looking like, looking on that. I said, yeah, y'all try to take him down. Yeah, can't do that. So then she tells the department, look here, we can't, let up. We need to keep cracking down on them every chance we get. Let's keep doing it. And then she used to point out orders. You go here, you go there. Detective Charles was like, well, what do you want me to do? Detective was like, look here, I still don't know which fence you playing on, so you just gonna stick to desk work, okay? Okay. So then they get in their stuff. Meech look at Detective Bryant. He side eye him. B. Mickey look at Detective Charles. Side eye him. And they walk out. So we see as they're leaving the police station, we see Meech. He tells Kato, look here, come with me. So they go on the ride, okay? And they chilling, they smoking, all right? And, he asking her questions and everything like that. He asked her, how'd you come up in this lifestyle? She was like, well, you know what? My mom's and I, we used to get into it, so I left to Tennessee, went up here with my dad and everything like that. Him, his boys, my dad, he used to sell, prescription, auto parts and everything like that. Homie was a hustler. And so every time, he'll be with the boys, I go down there and I used to soak up knowledge. Oh, word, same thing happened to me and one of my homeboys. We used to go, to this Maserati rig, they used to peep game, stuff like that at the gas station. Oh, word, that's what's up. Yo, what was your dad's name? Clifford, what was her name? What was his name? I'm looking. Dang, I just broke characters. Clifford Forday. He was like, who he used to run with the Delray boys? Nah, BK's something like that. BK's Black Kings, what? Yeah, it's crazy, these black men, black powerful men calling themselves Black Kings. Yeah, my dad used to run with that. I'm like, as they were talking, look here, I ain't gonna lie. As they were talking, I kept looking at Meech, and I'm like, you was fine. You was so fine. He know he good looking too. Little Meech know he fine. He know he is. But I'm looking, I'm like, dang, bro, you fine. You better not mess with Kato. I said, ooh. I don't know why that crossed my mind. But I literally said to myself, he better not do anything with Kato. No, he wasn't. I don't know, but just in that scene, I was like, he better not do anything with Kato. He better not try to, no, sir. No, sir, Bob. No. So then he gets a phone call, okay? He pulls out his cell phone, because y'all remember back in the day, they had like big old blockhead cell phones and everything like that. He get on the cell phone, he like, what up, though? That's the saying in Detroit and everything like that. That's literally how people greet each other in Detroit. What up, though? He like, what up, though? Yo, word? That's what's up. All right, cool. What's up? That's okay though. He was like, yo, we just got hit up on Lamar where he at. Okay, so we see Lamar. He's in a he's in a what is it called? Mortuary. Mortician place. That's what I'm saying. Mortician place. Okay, he getting stitched up. What is his? Is his name Darnell Rollins? Is that his name? I'm about to go. My computer's right here. Darnell. Yeah, that's his name, Donnell. Donnell Rollins. Donnell Rollins. Y'all may know him on Chappelle Show when he guest he was a cast member on the Chappelle Show. So he on there. I said, sir, what? I'm like, I knew he looked familiar. I'm like, automatically went to the Chappelle Show. Yeah, I don't know why. I automatically thought of does Wayne Brady have to choke him? Yeah. The Chappelle Show is so funny. Oh, such a good show. But yeah, Donnell Rollins, he was the mortician. He's stitching up Lamar. And as he is stitching up Lamar was like, ain't you supposed to cover up them dead bodies? Because there were some dead bodies up in there. And he said, why? I can't be covering my eye candy. And this girl right here, yeah, look her boobs. I'm like, oh my god, oh, you're disgusting. You're nasty. Ew. Ugh. Ugh. That was nasty. I said, you are fucking with the dead bodies? Oh, oh, that was disgusting. That was nasty. So he's stitching up Lamar, and Lamar and Kato pull up to the spot where well the little kid, one of the little kids, um they tell, is it raining outside? It's raining outside. I can hear the rain. But can't stop the rain. Can't stop the rain. It's literally raining outside. But one of the little boys tell, Meech, yeah, we saw Lamar go to this place and everything right here. And so he dropped out the car and he went in here and they see in the car that the blood is still there. Okay. So he has to be at this place. All right, word on street is he here. And so Mish was like, let's go. Let's get this food in. Everybody strapped up. Boom. They ready. I don't know if y'all could hear it, but it's right. They let's go. Like, let's go. All right, let's go. And so they going around the mortician office, right? And there is Donnell Rollins. He is about to he is about to lick or suck on the dead girl's areolas. I said no. Oh, or nipples. I said no. I was literally trying not to gag. That was so disgusting. Meech, he bust up in there. You're like, what this, freaky stuff going on in here? And coming out to find out the girl name was Candy. But he, as Donnell Rollins, he was like, yo, where Lamar at? He was like, I don't know who Lamar is. And so he was like, look here, you don't tell me where Lamar is, basically, I'm gonna just kill you. I'm gonna kill you. All right. And so we see Lamar driving in a hearse. All right. Homie is driving in a hearse. Okay. We see Daddy Charles and Mama Lucille. Daddy Charles, he is just amazed at the amount of money that is in his hands. Okay. Somebody somebody on Twitter last episode, somebody on Twitter said, where is Daddy Charles getting the money to go to a motel at? Where is he getting all this money? Okay. Look here, he must be stealing from Terry or something, because where you got the money to get a motel from? But he is just so in awe of this money. And Mama Lucille sees that he dropped a car service flyer, and he said, yeah, Pastor Swift gave that to me and said, since when you gonna listen to Pastor Swift? Literally, you just hate the man because he flirting with your wife and everything like that. And so Mama Lucille was like, look here, this isn't our money. Okay, this is Terry's money. Daddy Charles said he does not deserve this money. Sir, your son cannot see. Your son has a messed up eye. His eye is messed up. And you don't tell us, you gonna sit here and tell your wife and tell us that he does not deserve that money because of what he's doing in the streets? Mr. Charles, get off my screen. Get off of my screen, Mr. Charles. Get off my screen. So then we see the 50 Boy crew. They are at the record shop. And so they playing dominoes. I don't know how to play dominoes, y'all. I'm sorry if that gets my black card revoked, but I don't know how to play spades. I don't know how to play dominoes. I don't know how to play none of them games, alright? So if that get my black card removed, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to play no dominoes, okay? And so they playing dominoes. And they coming up with a name for the crew. You know, they talk about we need to rebrand, come up with a new name. And so Lil Zane character, I think his name's Saki, but he Lil Zane. Lil Zane character it said, how about the Mafia family? I mean, shoot, that's tight though. But look here, man, we ain't Italian though. I mean, which one of y'all black and Italian? Like, which one? I mean, come on now. But they like the name, but they're not Italian. They are structured like the mafia because. Ooh, let me fix my hand starting to cramp up. They are kind of structured like the mafia because you do have, the bosses. I think they capos or something like that. Capos are bosses. So you got the bosses, and then you have like the lieutenant, and then you have like the soldiers and everything like that. So it is kind of structured like the mafia. I mean, you got Meech and Terry. They are the bosses. All right. You got B Mickey, who's the lieutenant, and then you have the rest of the 50 boy crew who are the soldiers. So it is structured like the mafia. And so they are discussing about that, and they're talking about how they have to re-up because they only got 2 days to re-up. And because Big L did not give them an extension, so they have to come up with what they are going to do. So Terry and Mish, they discuss, on another ways to expand their business. And so B Mickey, he's been looking around and he found this place. And so they're gonna stake it out the next day. We see Terry, Mama Charles, Mama Lucille, and Daddy Charles, they in the law office. And they get the settlement check. All right, Daddy Charles just happy. He just happy with that money. He's like, oh, son, you got the money. All happy, cheesing. He got the money. Cheesing like a mug. And so, pump the brakes, sir. Before you go out spending the money, lawyer Corinne was like, Terry, this is going to be put in a trust for you until you turn 18, okay? But if you want to spend the money, then we're going to have to get a permission from the judge. So Terry was like, so I'm going to have to get permission to spend my own money from a judge, and everything like that. Daddy Charles was pissed. I was like, yeah, because you was sticky fingers. You was gonna take that money, Mr. Charles. You was gonna take that money. You can't tell me nothing. He was gonna steal his own son's money. He was going to do that. Okay, I was like, yeah, you thought, Mr. Charles, you thought. And so we at this corner store. All right, we at this liquor store corner store. All right. And we see, I'm sorry to say this, but we see a crackhead. He's a crackhead. I'm sorry. He's a crackhead. We see a crackhead going in this liquor store. And I think his name, what's his name? Is his name Slick? Kato and let me see. What's his name? Okay, I forgot his name. But the other soldier from 50 Boy Crew, Kato and Odo, homie wanted to buy $50 worth of crackhead. And they was like, nah, before you buy something first, come on now, you buy something first, then you come from us, okay? And so he walked out the store, and Misha was like, so is this the place? All right, are you sure this is the place? He was like, yeah. So we see DC. What's his name? Is his name DC Fly? Y'all, I don't watch Wild and Out anymore like that. DC Fly. What's his name? Oh my gosh, what is his name? I literally cannot. DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly. Yeah. DC Young Fly. I see DC Young Fly. I said, what? I said, huh? Okay, okay, we just gonna roll with it. We gonna roll with it. So DC Young Fly, he is a part of the crew that's on there. That the 50 Boy crew is on the territory, and they tell Kato and I think it's not Slick. It's not. Meech, he comes in there with B Mickey, and hoop, and he tells him, "Look here, who's in charge of your crew?" DC Young Fly was like, "I am." And Misha was like, no, you not. You not. You ain't in charge. Nah, you ain't in charge. So what we gonna do, okay, is that I want to get in touch with your boss so that we can talk about expanding our business and that you can work with us. Okay, okay. Can we do that? Can you take me to your crew? Can we do that? So we see Terry and Meech go to where Saint, that's who DC Young Fly, that's his name. We go to where his boss is at. And so they're playing bets, they, chatting up with him. And Boom, that's his name, Boom. Boom goes to talk with Meech. And he was like, "Look here, Meech, I don't like what you're doing. I don't respect that." Meech was like, "Man, I'm just trying to bring you more money, all right? That's what I'm trying to do. That's all I want to do is expand more and bring you some more money, okay? Look here, we got out of Pat and we want to do our own thing." Boom was like, "I know, but it ain't gonna happen. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to step up off my territory." Meech was like, "All right." But as Boom was about to leave, Meech was like, "Yo, Boom, you know about a dude named, Clifford something, C Love?" He was like, "Didn't he used to run with the Black Kings?" It's like, "Man, nah, that crazy dude. He ran with the Del Rey boys." "Oh, was Lamar too?" "Yeah. Both of them crazy dudes ran with Del Mar boys." Kato lied. Kato lied. So that is in Meech's brain. So we see B Mickey. He at his crib and Kato was there. I literally tweeted this out. I said, I am at the 23-minute mark. If B Mickey, Kato, or Lamar is not dead in this episode, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright. In this scene, we see them and they talking about this whole Meech situation. They talking about how, they came up with a plan. I don't know if I heard this wrong, but was the plan that they made was that they was gonna kill Meech? Was that the plan? Because I feel like that's what I interpret. I'm looking at the scene now and I'm like, did they say that they was gonna kill yeah. Y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm looking at this, I'm like, Okay. Okay. So the plan is okay. So I interpret that way wrong. I interpret that scene way wrong. So what's gonna happen is instead of Meech, because what was the point? The plan was um that Lamar was gonna meet Meech at the spot, but then that went wrong. So we got to come up with another plan. But no, we can still use that plan, but it's gonna be me instead of Meech. Okay, and I'll kill Lamar. I'm like, okay, okay. So I interpret that way wrong. And then they start having sex. I said, girl, bye. We see Daddy Charles, Mama Lucille, and Terry. They in a car. And y'all remember the car service place? Yeah. So he tells Terry, Daddy Charles tells Terry about this. And, saying that he makes $84, driving and stuff like that. And so Terry was like, okay, let me do quick math right here. All right, he does, he making $84. That's like 600 something right there. That means he making 125K annually. I said that's what drug dealing do to you. Quick math. You do quick math right there. That's what you do when you do drugs. When you doing drugs, drug dealing, you do quick math. You do quick math on the spot. It will never be me because I suck at math. And so basically Daddy Charles is presenting this as an investment. This is something that you can do with your settlement money and you can leave a future for your kids. This is what you can do. You put money into this, golden. You setting your kids up for life. Okay, Terry. That's what Daddy Charles is trying to say. All right. And so Terry was like, just give me a couple of days and let me think about it. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. My arm is like, oof. cramping up. My arm is tingling. Okay. So I got a camera, y'all. I bought a camera. Okay. It's somewhere. So we see Meech. Meech is at this Duke is an auto shop. And Duke was fixing up a car that got shot up. I believe it was by Lamar that shot up the car. And so he meets up with B Mickey, and he talks about Kato. Basically, B Mickey just spilled beans, saying that Kato has been working with Lamar. Meech was like, yeah, I know. I know she's been working with Lamar. And basically, this episode was all about loyalty to B Mickey. Bro, who is you loyal to? Is you loyal to me and Terry, or is you loyal to, Kato? So, look here, loyalty is like a double-edged sword. It's like, it can be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but loyalty is a mess. So, Meech meet up with Terry, and they talk about the settlement money. And Meech tells Terry about the new name that he came up, Black Mafia Family. At first, Terry was like, man, that is the stupidest idea. Like, bro, this is the dumbest name ever, bro. And like, Meech was like, nah, bro, hear me out. Understand. We black, okay? Our crew is structured like the mafia. And at the end of the day, we all family. Terry was like, bro, that's cold. That's cold. I'm like, shut up, Terry. Shut up, Terry. Shut up, Terry. Okay? And so, oh yeah, that scene was funny. Before he explained what BMF was, Terry was like, what does it mean? Big Meech Flannery? Meech was like, you think I'm conceited? Me and Terry was like, yeah, you conceited. Yeah, you conceited. If you looked up conceited in the dictionary, your name will be right there, homie. Right there. You are conceited, okay? Then we see this scene at a warehouse. Y'all remember the warehouse was where Kato told Lamar Meech was going to be at. So they at the warehouse, right? And we see Lamar. He peeking through the back, all right? And then we see B Mickey, and we see another car. Lamar was like, she done set me up. So we see at this club, we see Kato at this club. She chilling. And then Lamar pop up. He said, you try to play me? Yeah, let's walk. Get up and walk. So she get up and she walking. And Lamar was like, bro, I don't care. I'll smoke you and I'll smoke everybody out here. Because then they walked out the building. It was like this little lounge area. It was like a handful of people out there. He was like, man, I'll smoke you and I'll smoke everybody out this piece, all right? So then we see Meech. And I said, Meech, bruh, do what you gotta do. Do what you got to do. And then we see Lamar. He got the gun towards Kato's head. And then we see towards side, we see B Mickey. He got the gun at Kato. And I said, oh, y'all, it's about y'all. Y'all gotta go. Y'all got to go. Y'all. B Mickey said, I'm sorry, Kato. I said, you better not. I said, B Mickey, you better not get soft and not shoot this girl. You better not do it, B Mickey. Don't do it. B Mickey, don't go soft. Don't do it. So, and then here come Meech. Pop! Shot Lamar in the stomach. All right? Meech shot Lamar. All this time, I was like, look here. I said this before. I said, you know what? Meech looked like the type that don't want to kill anybody. All Meech want to do is get money. That's it. I said that. That's all he want to do. And then, nah. He shot Lamar. Shot him in the stomach. And then he went over to Lamar's body. He was like, You the one that shot my brother? And I said, Meech, it's a little bit too late to ask that question, all right? Because, homie, you shot homie in the stomach and blood is coming out of his throat, okay? It's too late to ask that question. You shot him. He's dying. We don't know if he shot Terry. I'll still think about this episode. We don't even know who shot Terry. We don't know who shot Terry. So, too late, Meech, on your answer. Too late. And so, he shoot Lamar again. Then we see B. Mickey and Kato. I said, B. Mickey, do not let this girl run. Do not do it, B. Mickey. Y'all, B. Mickey shot her. I thought he missed a shot. I thought it looked like he missed the shot. But nah, he shot her right up here. He shot her right up here. And she doing all that. And then he shoots her again. And I said, thank you. Thank you. Y'all, I have not been so relieved of somebody getting got on the show. Y'all remember Animal Kingdom? I think it was season 4. Was it season 4 when Jay shot Mia? Y'all, I was so happy when he shot her. No, it was season 3. Was it season 3 or season 4 of Animal Kingdom where Jay shot Mia? Whichever season. I was happy about it. I was happy. Y'all look at my review. I was so happy when that episode happened. I was happy on this. I said, finally. Finally. Took y'all long enough. Finally. So Kato and Lamar are dead. Okay. They run, they hear police sirens. B. Mickey and Lamar. No. B. Mickey and Kato. No. B. Mickey and Meech. Stop. B. Mickey and Meech. They at the crib. They at the Flannery household. And they drinking. B. Mickey in his feels. He's like, man, I really love this girl, man. I really loved her. Like, oh, I loved her. Like, you have no idea, Meech. I loved her. I love that girl, man. I freaking loved her. That was B. Mickey. That was B. Mickey, bro. B. Mickey was like, I really loved her, man. Like, you don't understand love, bro. Like, the first girl I love, man. Like, oh, I'm going through it, man. Like, I loved her. Meech looking at B. Mickey like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Chill out, bro. Like, she had to go, bro. She had to go. He was like, and I killed her for you, man. I'm like, yeah, she had to go. You better check up them tears. Check up them tears and move on. Move on, bro. Move on. And so, Mama Lucille come down. His name is his name Brian? His name is Brian. Let me see. I'm looking back on the episode. Brian. His name Brian. Why everybody named Brian? We got Detective Brian here. Okay. So, Mama Lucille tells Meech, I've noticed there's not that much security. You know, not many security up here. He was like, you know, Mama, you know, all your things taken care of. We ain't gotta worry about that no more. And she was like, what did you do? She was like, what did you do, Meech? Y'all know how she would get into that. He was like, Mama, we took care of everything. She's like, I don't even know who you are anymore. He was like, I'm still your firstborn. She was like, no, you're not. You're not my firstborn. I said, I said, boy. So we see Meech and Terry going to meet up with Big L. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Meech was like, man, let me meet up with Big L so we can talk and everything like that. See if he can use his charm to talk to Big L. So they go meet up with Big L, and he going through all the merchandise and everything like that, and Big L coming up, and she was like, "Yeah, this was from Japan Army long time ago. It cost about $2,500,000." And she was like, "Look here, if you ain't gonna pay for it, you gonna nah. I recommend you put it down. What are you doing here?" He was like, "Look here, ma'am. I know you do business with my brother, but look here, you kind of do business with me as well because my hand has been on this product that Terry's gonna give to you today. So I suggest that I come, interject in this little mingling that we got going on, so we can discuss business and we can expand." Big L was like, "Nigga, if you don't get out of my face, get out of my face." All of her men pulled out the guns. I said, "Dang, Mish, they really don't mess with you. Get the stepping, all right? Bounce, bro, a bounce." So he walk out, and Terry tells her that we want 10 keys. And she was like, "Y'all, you really asked me for 10 keys after you was just begging for extra days, okay?" And Terry was like, "Yeah. Is that a problem?" "Is that a problem?" And she was like, "Okay, I'm sorry." She was like, "Okay, but just remember our terms of agreement." And I said, "Are y'all gonna have sex, Miss Big L and Mr. Terry? Y'all gonna have sex? Because I would like to see y'all. Da Vinci is fine. Da Vinci is fine. That eye is messing with me. That eye be catching me off guard sometimes. I think it's like a contact or whatever it is, but that eye just be that eye be messing with me. But Da Vinci, that brother's fine. Da Vinci is a fine man. Yes, he is. And what really kills me is when they be saying light skin, they be bunching. Whenever they be like, "Man, these light skinned niggas, these light skinned dudes," I'm like, only one is light skinned. Only one is actually like light skinned, okay? Okay, Terry is a couple of shades darker, but the only light skinned dude is Meech, alright? I'm like, lighter than you, I can see, but only one is light skinned, okay? Only one, alright? And so, B, B Mickey going through it, y'all. He going through it. This dude driving and he's sweating. He's sweating, look like he crying and stuff, trying to hold it up. He don't want to catch a tear or anything like that. He crying. Then we get flashbacks of him and Kato. I said, "If you don't stop," I said, "B Mickey, if you don't stop." And so he driving. He get pulled over by the cops. It's Detective Brown. It's Detective Charles. Okay. So we see Meech and Terry. Y'all, Meech and Terry was rocking some new furs that was from Walmart, okay? Y'all remember that picture on Twitter, and it was a picture of them fur coats, and some people was coming in, "Man, we about to be 50 boy crew." But nah, Terry and Meech got some new furs, okay? They got some new furs. I was tired of seeing them tan and black furs that they both had. But nah, they got them some new furs, okay? So they got the 10 keys, okay? They got the 10 keys, and you know what? Lamar's gone. Kato's gone, man. We about to be the kings of Detroit. We gonna get this money. Basically, that's all Meech was going. That's all what Meech was saying. But Terry's head, he was like, "Man, I'm really sick and tired of you. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired." You could see it in Terry's eyes. He was tired. Okay. We see Terry, Mama Lucille, and Daddy Charles. They talking about the settlement. They about to talk about the settlement. As they're about to talk, we see Miss Wanda. All right, Miss Wanda and her mom. Okay, she tells Terry, "Look here, you haven't made your decision. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Terry Jr. and we gonna go to Pennsylvania for a couple of months with my mama." Terry was like, "You ain't gonna take my kid now. That's what you not gonna do." I thought he was about to swing on Wanda, but Daddy Charles was like, "Look here, that's her decision. You can't force her with her decision, okay?" Terry was like, "I was taking my time, okay, with the decision." But Miss Wanda was like, You took long enough. Bye, Terry. Deuces." I said, "Girl, he might get another girl pregnant. He gonna forget about you, get another girl pregnant." Next. So we see Detective Charles and B Mickey. And so basically in that whole scene, okay, they have the ballistics from his gun pointing it to the murders of James Williams and Catherine Etta. I said, who is Catherine? I said, who is Catherine? Catherine Etta? Who is Catherine Etta? I'm like, Kato? Is Kato's real name Catherine? I'm like, because who's the girl that he killed? Who's. Did B. Mickey kill another girl? Because we know he killed James Williams. Is JMO. JMO's his name. And his ballistics matches both of their murders, but not Lamar's. Like, we can't. Okay, we can't pin you on Lamar's murder, but we can get you on JMO and Catherine's murder. But let me tell you something. I want Meech. Okay, that's all Detective Bryant wants. Detective Bryant wants Meech. Okay, and if you don't give me Meech, then I'm going to, okay, pin all of those murders on you and you're going to take the charge. So what's it going to be? And I saw B. Mickey, I said, you better not snitch. You better not snitch. Because if Meech is in jail next season, B. Mickey, we know that you snitch. We know that you did. I'm like, this dude. All right, so we see Terry and Meech meet up. All right, and basically Terry tells Meech. Well, Meech hands Terry the BMF chain that he got made. Terry looked at it. He like, man, this is cool and everything, but I want out, bro. I want out. Meech was like, what? You want out? Homie, you love money much as I do, and you want out? He was like, man, look here. I'm going to take this investment money and I'm going to invest in this car business me and Dad got going on. You and Dad got going on this car business. What? He was like, yeah, man, I'm trying to invest in my family future. I can't be doing this, bro. I don't want to worry about getting shot at or going to jail, bro. I just don't want to deal with this. Misha was like, oh, so this whole Wanda situation got you in your head. Nah, bro. Nah. She ain't in my head, bro. All I'm worried is about my future and my family. I'm out, bro. I'm out. Man, what about Big L? What am I supposed to do? Man, I don't know, but I'm out, bro. I'm out. He walking, and then me just yelling, don't walk away from me. Don't walk, Terry. I said, homie walking. I said, Meech, homie walking. He walking, baby. I mean, baby, it could be you and I, but he walking, baby. He's walking. He keeps saying, don't walk, Terry. Stop walking, Terry. I said, baby, he walking. He's walking, baby. He's walking. He ain't stopping. And he said, what happened to wound from the tomb? Wait, what was it? Wound to the tomb. I said, huh? I said, baby, he's walking. He's walking, baby. Give it up. Give it up, baby. He's walking. All right, he's walking. He's walking. Okay. And then we see basically a flash forward. Okay, a flash forward of Meech in jail. It is 2015. No, it is 2005 from the calendar that was in his cell. It's 2005. And I believe that is when he did go to jail. Let me see. I do believe that was when he did go to jail. The actual Big Meech. I do believe that is when he went to jail. Let me see. In 2007. Okay, so in 2007, Meech was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Yeah. So. Wait, what? That's what it said on Suns.com. But in the cell, it says in 2005. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. 2007. And 2007, Meech was sentenced to 30 years in prison. So he is basically right now, as of right now, yeah, they show him in jail and talk about loyalty and everything like that, and then saying how he wanted to run Detroit, but then he also, wanted to run the world and everything like that. And so, homie had a dream, okay? He had a dream and he wanted to be big, okay? And that's the thing. Um, he is doing a 30-year sentence, Big Meech. Terry Flannery, he got out. He got out um due to COVID, being in the jails and everything like that. So he got out like during that whole time when people were getting out of jail because of COVID. People were getting out of jail early. So Terry was one of the inmates that got out of jail early, out of early doing his sentence. He got out of jail because of COVID. And I believe Big Meech wanted to do the same thing, but the judge said no. So, and people keep saying he's going to get out soon. That's what people are saying. He's going to get out soon. They're working on something to where he can get out soon. But as of right now, homie is still serving a 30-year sentence. Um, so he won't get out until like 2030 something. Um, but that was the episode. That was the episode. Flash forward to him being in jail. And so what I believe, I've been looking at stuff. Um, I believe that they talk about, okay, this, of course, this season, they talk about they started out them being in Detroit. I think in next season they might talk about how they expanded to, because they had their thing in Detroit, then they had in Atlanta, and then they had the thing in California, and they were working with cartels and everything like that. And I believe that Meech was in Atlanta. He was working in the Atlanta scene, and then Terry was working on stuff in the West Coast in California and working with the cartel and everything like that. And I said, when y'all get with the cartel, y'all with the cartel, that's some serious stuff right there. Them people, y'all, the mob is something else, but the cartel is like way, way worse, way worse. So hopefully we see that happening. Them expand, because it was in the 80s. They didn't go to jail and get arrested until like the early 2000s. So I believe next season they might focus on the 90s. I'm not sure. But y'all, that was BMF. I loved it. I love BMF. I'm glad they got renewed for season 2. Um, I'm excited for what's gonna happen in season 2. Y'all, tell me what y'all think gonna happen in season 2. How did y'all feel about season 1 of BMF? I'm just mad that it was 8 episodes, but it's okay. I'll let it pass. Next season better be 10 episodes. I know that for a fact. But y'all, I will see y'all when I see y'all, okay? Peace. I love y'all. Bye.